This is Tim Bryce with my column titled, What's Not to Understand? I find it fascinating. Most Americans do not seem to grasp the correlation between the recent rise of the COVID-19 virus and our problem with illegal immigration. They simply cannot fathom one directly affects the other. To illustrate, despite the Biden administration's attempts to cajole people to wear masks and take the vaccine, new cases have risen 82% across the United States, mostly driven by the new Delta variant. Keep in mind, the president has not just been encouraging people to use the vaccine, they are pushing strongly to mandate its use. The surge in COVID-19 can be directly linked to the voluminous number of illegal immigrants crossing our border in the South. The number has gone up every month during the Biden presidency, with July peaking at 212,672 illegals. To date, over 1.3 million people have illegally crossed in 2021. Interestingly, they are not provided masks or vaccinations, yet they are shuttled across the country by bus or plane to states and communities throughout the country. If the Biden administration was truly interested in curbing the disease, you would think they would supply both before releasing them to the public. Fact of the matter is, they do not. Allowing illegals is also likely to have a bearing on the spike in violent crime, something that is also surging. So the question is, why is the American public oblivious to this simple link between COVID-19 and illegal immigration? The answer is rather obvious. The news media is shielding the president from any bad publicity. The media is no longer about honest journalism, but rather acting as a political organ for the Democrats. The mainstream media's approach to news is costing them dearly. At CNN and MSNBC alone, their ratings are tanking, mostly because they no longer have Trump to kick around anymore. Instead, they attack Fox's Tucker Carlson, who has the #1 cable show. There's more. A recent Gallup poll shows an erosion in trust for the media. For newspapers, only 21% of respondents said they had a great deal or quite a lot of confidence in newspapers. Television news was even lower, at 16%. Congress was at the bottom of the list at 12%. All of the institutions mentioned in the report had dropped in ratings since last year, except one, the police, which gained in stature to 51%. This lack of trust in the news media is caused by their false reporting, which has become apparent to the American populace and explains why they are clueless as to what is going on in this country. What I have mentioned herein is nothing new, but it should be startling to those who have been misled by the press. Interestingly, the only way to save the lame street media is to have Donald Trump run for president in 2024. They'll finally have something to talk about again. Falsely, of course, but that doesn't matter to the media. Friends, keep the faith. This is Tim Bryce in Palm Harbor, Florida. Follow me on the internet at timbryce.com.